Oh. What was I gonna say? I think I mentioned this in my last vlog, but I've been trying to get therapy. Basically what happened was, I've actually had a very bad experience, to be honest. So number one was the first therapist I went to, I'm not gonna say the company or like where I went to go get therapy, just because I don't want to slander the company. But the first therapist I went to, I basically was talking about a traumatic experience that had happened between me and it happened to me when I was 17, okay? And she kind of did a bit of victim shaming. She was very uncomfortable that I was talking about sex. And I left the session feeling more of a burden than I did beforehand, because the only reason I'm going to therapy is so I stop like trauma dumping on people. And I suppose like oversharing on the internet and just trying to be a better person in general. And it was really hindering my life because I was not able to get out of bed and things were triggering me really easily. So I was like, okay, time to go talk to someone, seek professional help, which is what you're supposed to do. And I'm in a good position where I can afford it, I have the time to do it, and I don't have dependents to be looking after. So I'm actually in a very good position to be able to receive therapy, and I'm willing to change and want to help myself, right? So there's all of these elements that contribute to therapy working in the first place. I'm going in with an open mind, and I kind of understand that sometimes you don't work well with certain types of therapists. It takes a while to find the right person, and you have to go through like sort of trial and error, and I understand that. And then the next therapist I got, she was taking it way more seriously. She like made me fill out an emergency contact, made me fill out a big form, and like my background, my relationship with my parents, my triggers, traumatic experiences that I've had, like actually listening to my issues, making me feel like I wasn't a burden or troubling her at all, even though I did pay for the therapy session before that with the other woman, but she was very much like, you're wasting my time. But then I looked at the last therapist that I did see. I looked at her, you can see like their resume or their CV, I suppose, and it said that she specialized in Christian counseling. And I was talking about my experience with girls and like me being in secondary school, being confused about my sexuality in a session. So I might be jumping the gun there or jumping to conclusions. Anyway, so the next therapist I went to, making me feel a lot more heard and listened to, but she then basically was like, there's nothing I can do for you, because it sounds like, well, first of all, she thought that I'd be borderline, because sometimes from traumatic experiences you can develop borderline personality disorder as a coping mechanism. So she thought that that's what it might be, but that wasn't what was affecting me currently, because my current issue is that I'm like feeling numb, sad, no motivation for every day, suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. And that's just kind of happened randomly. There wasn't a huge trigger. So that's what my issue is. It's like, I don't know why I'm feeling like this now. So then basically what she said was, because of my ADHD, I have to get an ADHD assessment, because that can be lowering my dopamine levels, and also it's neurological and not psychological. This is what she said, not me. She was like, it's neurological, not psychological, so I can't necessarily talk it out, but I'd have to get DBT therapy, which they don't offer, or I'd have to go on medication. And the mental health resources in the UK are really, really bad. So I can't actually rely on that for when I go home. So I've been trying to organise. I have been diagnosed with ADHD, but I have to be able to like receive psychiatric treatment or to get prescribed any medication, I'd have to get an ADHD assessment, which in the UK costs £640. So I've contacted ADHD Ireland to see if they could do anything for me either. It's such a lengthy process. It's actually so dumb. I don't know how anyone actually gets any help from this. But my alternative method of what I have decided to do for myself, I'm going to try microdose mushrooms. So I've ordered myself some. It's legal. So I can only start that when I get back to London, because I ordered it to my London apartment. So I will. That's really fun though, that I'm able to document that. So I'll be talking about that, I'm sure. What else happened to me? I also tried to cut my toenails this morning, but the toenail clippers snapped. So that did put a dampener on my morning. So I have the Bad Vibes binaural beats on my laptop over there. So hopefully that helps. Makes me feel a bit better. Oh, but that is really exciting to have film to get developed. I always love getting film developed. That really makes my day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, actually you can help me pick an outfit. Well, I would have worn it already by the time this is uploaded, but it'll make me feel like I have some company. Oh yeah, I got a delivery of this mask yesterday. I'll leave her Instagram linked down in the thing, but that's why I want to get my film developed, because I have pictures of me in this hat. It's so cute. Makes you look like a little bunny. Thoughts? In my last vlog I did a book haul, so I finished this. It's actually one of my favourite books of all time. I have loads of the lines underlined. I don't want to read them out though, that's kind of embarrassing. I'm such a person where like, it's a very noticeable if I've read a book. I bought this book secondhand, it literally looked like no one had ever touched it. But when I read a book, I always have to have a pen. I fold the pages, sometimes I get fucking grease stains all over them as well. It's like really worn anytime I read a book. But I think that gives it a bit of character. And if I'm lending it to someone else, it's like, it feels more homey that I've, you know, it looks like someone has read it. I also underline words that I don't understand, then I go back sometimes to look at them. Oh, there's a good line here. Ireland is a backward hole of a country run by vicious, evil-minded, sadistic priests and a government so enthralled to the collar that it's practically led around on a leash. Isn't that such a good line? So true about this as well. That was written in the 80s. But this is, well, not the book was written in the 80s, but that line is supposed to come from the 80s. But still true about this. But I'm reading this at the moment, I'm nearly finished this. I have nice lines underlined in this too. This one, I really like this one. Oh yeah, our hands empty except for our hands. Such a nice way to say they were holding hands. I like this line now. What do we mean when we say survivor? Maybe a survivor is the last one to come home. The final monarch that lands on a branch already weighted with ghosts. I love beautiful writing. There's actually nothing that makes me happier. I first got an Ocean Vuong poetry book. The Exit Wounds, what's it called? Something Fire Exit Wounds. You'll know what I'm talking about, which I really liked because he writes one about masturbation and I was like, yes. But you know, I sometimes get anxious where it's like, oh my god, I have so many more books to finish before I die. I just actually need to calm down. Sometimes I'm actually punishing myself if I read too slow. Anyway, actually I should plug in my vlogging camera. Oh, and I got my the delivery of the new philosopher. I don't understand them that well. I enjoy philosophy. I actually find them pretty kind of hard to read, but they just make me feel smarter, you know? Like, I like feeling a bit pretentious, like, yeah, I'm into philosophy. But when I don't understand them, I just give them to Ellie. But I'm actually gonna try read that one cover to cover myself because I did pay for a yearly subscription when I went through my weird drunk buying stuff phase back in last March. Or was it last April? Like a year ago. I bought loads of stuff and then forgotten I bought it, if you know what I mean. I don't know what to wear. I'm meeting Emer, what if it's cold? I kind of want to wear this hat, but I kind of want to wear this dress too. I don't know what the weather's like, is it warm? I'm running out of things to wear. I've overstayed my welcome for like 2 weeks. I was supposed to fly home last week and then I was just like, nah, I think I'll stay another week. Well, I'm doing a shoot for my friend, so that's why I have to go into town to get film. But then now I'm staying another week as well, an extra week because I want to see my sister. So where is it going with that? Oh yes, that's why I'm running out of clothes. Oh, I wish I was better at this, at like dressing myself. I'm just not good at it. Okay, I'll come back in a sec. Oh, chicken shit is disgusting. Oh my god, she's huge!
She's so big, I'm scared. She's
actually huge.
She has her.
Yes!
Ah, okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Now we got chicken.
Queen! Yeah.
Okay, pass me so you can put that down.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes, queen!
It actually really suits you. You have matching hair.
I love you!
This is Blazy.
Blazy, you actually are a sexy legend.
No, I know, but look at her little feet. I feel really bad. She put it in. And look what we got in here, guys. We got an egg.
We got an egg!
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, covered in shite.
Yeah, I know. You can let her down.
Like, pop off, queen.
But see, yeah, so she's been sitting on that for the last 2 days.
Oh no, the same egg.
Yeah, so I'll just bring it inside.
You're like Miley Cyrus in The Climb.
Being emotional too helps. I fit the character.
Yes.
How are you finding the country living?
Wait, this is what I think about.
Yeah. Hands on my knees, shaking ass, I'm a tasha. Post me a pic, gonna make me a profit. Got that bunda. She's got that bunda. Oh wait, oh no, upside down.
No, it will work.
She's got that bunda.
I love playing photographer. I think it's so important.
As you will. Sexy legend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mom and Forrest must be going for a walk.
Play the platypus.
It's so bad.
Do you like background noise, do you know?
No, it's I don't mind like music, but it's the sound of the particular sound of the radio with the white noise, crackly.
Yeah.
Or the spinnies being like, yeah, we're back talking about hair and stuff. What do you guys think of this tune?
Yeah.
Play it back, you know? Okay, and then it's just my dad being like, well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
That could be anybody. From the fancy shop. And the strawberries.
Oh yeah, the strawberries.
They're so nice.
Juicy boys.
Sanji got a... He's going through a phase. He's going through a watermelon phase. Okay, we have eggs. And sausages.
No pudding.
No, love.
That's shocking.
Sorry.
Oh, that's alright, because you have to sourdough bread.
I saw it in the shop and I just didn't think of it. I didn't think of it, but it was a Denny's brand. I was like, what if he doesn't like it?
Excuses.
I know. No. Me and Jason are trying for a child. What's everyone's thoughts on this?
Like a little baby.
I was going to think I'm joking until 9 months later. Pops one out. One day I just want to understand. Thank you. Oh, I love this connected speaker. Yeah. What she? You don't like it? The bread?
It's fucking horrible. Keelan, now I'm thinking of Meg Ryan hairdo.
Meg, you need to send me a photo. What's her hairdo?
It's shaggy, cropped.
Okay. I'll say what
Who was
Hawkins.
it before? Remember?
Oh, lit Kit Duval.
Kit Duval.
Kit Duval.
Now I'm Meg Ryan.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Keelan, no, stop that now.
Sorry.
Like, I mean, seriously, like, it's alright fantasizing about baby, but actually, where are you going to sleep with the baby?
Yes.
That room will be a pull-out couch, just so you know.
I know, yeah.
You're welcome to it, but it'll be a pull-out couch, no room for baby.
Fuming.
Not human, I think you're just in fantasy land.
You can get a ticket for my flight for €4.
What?
Back off.
Yeah. €4.
Okay, grand. Oh, he's at the front door. Oh, he's depressed.
We're all depressed.
Asher Keelan, we all have that. There's a bit of a bunches though, a bit.
Nah, it's literally perfect.
Yes!
I actually can't go over how sexy you are together. Look at you in the mirror. Look at that. Look at the dumpy. Woo! Woo!
Peanut butter. Are we gonna go that one or the big one?
Big one.
Alright.
Do you want to try that one?
No, I don't like that one. I do.
This is my impression of the light. It's actually pretty good.
Of the light.
Yeah. What to say that?
That sounds
like
exactly
that
the
sounds
same.
Like one that you'd hear in New York or something. The ones that are like. That was actually that was bang on. To be honest.
Oh, you look like a pug.
Really?
Yeah.
They're rotten.
No,
looking
you look
out.
like a cute one.
Nah, they're not cute bugs. Oh, slimy, you know.
No, they're cute. Dee.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Bit of this or something? Bit.
No, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm just.
Am I too heavy?
No. The money shot?
Yeah.
sorry, like a normal tea or a matcha tea? Oh.
Matcha tea.
Want anything else?
Thanks, babe. A glass of water? Thanks, honey. Hello!
I say you're exhausted from scrubbing my room all morning.
Hello!
Scrubbing away.
I've been staying in this room.
Yeah, you were. Okay, yeah, she's been staying in there, but riding in Ellie's room. I've always been like this permanently for the last 6 weeks. That fucker just lives there. We're doing some illegal extracurricular activity.
Hello!
Kiki. I know Kiki.
Hey, girlie. My best friend is home.
I'm shitting, don't come in. What?
Oh, that's been there for a while.
That was Saoirse probably. Oh, Keela, I'm so glad to see you. I'm sorry, I'm so brain dead right now.
Are you gonna take a nap?
No, not even. Oh, my room is tidy. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god, okay, grand. I was expecting it. Well,
Yeah, I got Jason to sweep the floors like
Jason's
2 days ago.
the floors. Did you? Oh, I'm not to be a bitch, but did you ever change the sheets after you guys were having
No,
intense sex?
the sheets have been changed.
Have been changed.
Yeah, they have been
Okay,
changed.
Come here for a snuggle.
And because no, we've been sleeping in Saoirse's room.
Okay, come for a snuggle. You doing it before and after?
Yeah.
Right, that's before. Still looking fat. Before. So just thinned and what?
Thinned and chopped a bit here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just space rocket. Sorry, Expedia.
I'm doing Jason's hair now as well for him.
Oh, you poor thing. I wish I could do something for you. Seriously. You're so good at doing things for people. Oh yeah, there it is, Keelan, look.
Oh, kick the ball.
Yeah, that's more like it. See the sides there?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's how the sides like that suit you.
Yeah, well do the sides like that. I'll just leave it there for a bit of
Inspiration.
Yeah, look, it was perfect the last time, so let's not.
Did you hear Ellie wants to shave her head
No.
when she starts her law internship?
Was she delighted? She must be delighted about having a bat chick. Does she know about it? You know, she's Labour, activist for the last 30 years. She's 53, she's a law lecturer in Trinity.
Oh, yeah.
Ellie loves her.
Oh yeah.
But she's after being on her third time. Like she's always been a member of the Senate.
Yeah.
And she's passed most legislation on LGBT, women's reproductive rights, abortion. Like she's been an activist since like that since she was a student.
Yeah.
And she's 53 now. And she went for Dublin Bay South as a TD.
Oh yeah. Oh, she got it?
Yeah. So like I literally want to go back to Labour now.
So nice, it feels so nice when something's extraordinary.
Your hair's so fair. It must catch the bleach really easily.
It does, yeah. Oh, Christmas. I love Christmas. She's English in this, what?
No, this is Australian.
Oh, bring that down.
Sorry, I had to close this thing. I'm so sorry. Caroline, how are you?
How are you, sweetheart?
It's so nice to see you. Hello.
Hey!
Oh, thank you so much. Cora, it's me.
I know, we keep talking about this. Look what I have.
No, my hair is washed.
Look what I have.
Cool.
Whoa, she has an iPhone.
Cora, I loved your card. I loved
Apple
your card so much.
phone.
It was so nice. It was the nicest gift I ever got.
She doesn't
The
remember.
nicest gift I ever got.
She's just like, what?
It's a gift.
No, like Cora, you haven't seen me in 6 weeks. Like, do you care? Did you miss me? Yeah. I'm actually so anxious about going into town. This is like my first time.
Okay, gonna finish off this vlog here. What was I gonna show? Oh, some books. So, these are on my to read list. I actually have one of the books I'm gonna read as the camera stand. It's called The Blind Assassin by Margaret Atwood. Ellie said it's a tearjerker. But these are 2 books that I've just finished. So what white people could do next. Obviously everyone should read this. Especially those who think they're not racist. Because it's not really about like microaggressions or anything, it's more about systemic racism and how it affects everyone. It's not like the infographics on Instagram where they're like, acknowledge your privilege, you know? It's actually useful, helpful information on how to change. And kind of relating to, we can't eradicate racism without abolishing capitalism. And then this is obviously a beautiful book about sexuality, addiction, family, relationships, abuse. Oh, it's just, it has it all. The book, it has it all. And the next I'm reading is The Coddling of the American Mind. I definitely need to read this. Like literally as if a doctor prescribed it. I'm dying to, How Good Intentions and Bad Ideas Are Setting Up a Generation for Failure. Yeah, so I'm gonna suck this back. I'll probably read this next because I'm kind of on a non-fiction buzz at the moment. And then Ellie also recommended this Wuthering Heights, but she was like, oh, you might not like it because it's a bit mystical and like romantic. I think I will. So there are all the books that are on my to read list. What else do I want to say? Oh yeah, I got a tattoo yesterday. The 3 Swords tarot card. I actually got it off my ex-boyfriend, who I don't mention him because I have nothing bad to say about him. You know, I'm always giving out like, this is an ex where he's actually, he's actually a sweetheart. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still care about him a lot, and I wish great things for him. So I will leave him his tattoo page down in the description if you want to get a tattoo off him. Yeah, actually king. I would die for that man, to be honest. That's all I wanted to say. I haven't had a proper sleep in like a week or something because Jason snores. So, and we've been sleeping in a single bed. So I'm excited. I'm going back to London now on Saturday. So I'm excited to get back home and get back working and back in my room and my bed. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was a good vlog. I don't know if it was. See yous.
Okay, this part of the video is sponsored by Skillshare. They sponsored me in loads of videos before, so I'm sure you've heard me talk about it. But if you haven't heard me go on about it already, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online classes at which you can utilise at any hour of the day to learn something new or master an already existing skill that you have. All the classes are provided by experts and pre-recorded so it can suit your schedule without the pressure of in-person classes. They have anything you can think of, from gardening and nutrition to digital marketing and creative writing. And of course there are tons of classes on tarot cards and spirituality, which is kind of my buzz, and probably if you watch my videos, probably your buzz too. If you want to try it out for yourself, the first 1,000 people who use the link in my description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. Thank you again, Skillshare, for sponsoring my videos and always supporting me. Bye!